Does weight loss help with joint pain? That's a great question. If you're over 50 and you are feeling, your joints are stiff and sore, it might not be because your body is broken and you're getting older. It could just be overloaded with all the extra weight you're carrying. I found this out the hard way. I was 25 pounds overweight. I was constantly, my joints were constantly in pain. I was stiff and sore all the time, and I was just told it was part of getting older. You're getting old, you're aging, and stiff joints and pain and inflammation is just part of the process. I didn't realize this until I actually lost 25 pounds and realized it wasn't my age. It was more of the weight that the extra weight I was carrying. So once I started to lose weight, I realized that it was more than just aging. So some of the areas that I really found the worst with the extra weight was my hips and my back, lower back especially, and my knees. Well, my knees were really sore, and my feet and my ankles. So I always thought that my shoes were wearing out, and once my shoes wore out, my feet would get really sore, especially my ankles. And then I realized it was more so with the extra weight. The extra weight on top of my was putting extra stress on my joints, and that's when I realized that it wasn't my shoes; it was more my weight. The You have to think about your joints like the suspension of your car. The 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 more weight on the suspension, the harder the joints are working, and when the harder the joints are working, the more pain and inflammation and stiffness it can occur. And if you continuously, you're stressing these joints, you're eventually going to get worse, and the pain's going to get worse, and you're going to feel lousy, and you're going to be feeling more pain and stiffness all the time. For years I tried to lose weight, but I was really, you know, uh, kind of unsuccessful. I would lose weight and then gain it back, lose weight again, gain it back, start to feel lousy again, and then lose weight, and then finally, I got so frustrated. I found, there's got to be a better way, and then I realized through a friend of mine. Have you ever thought about your gut health? If you're not eating properly and your gut isn't inflamed and not healthy, then no matter what you do, you're going to feel lousy. All the chemical foods you have today, ultra processed foods, fast foods, you know, seed oils and foods, sugars, the fast paced lifestyle is not good for your gut. It really inflames your gut, and your food has a huge impact on the inflammation in your body and how you feel. So once I started becoming a little bit more proactive and learning about gut health, I realized your gut health is like the root problem, the root cause. When you think about inflammation, what is the root cause? Why is it caught? Why are you, feeling so stiff and sore? Because you have all this inflammation. Well, what's the root cause? You have to think about solving the root cause. So the root cause would be, you know, uh, um, the foods you eat and an unhealthy gut. So I started being more proactive and learning about gut health. And so now, I'm well in my 50s. I feel way better than ever. Um, um, and that's all because of my gut health. I learned what affects my gut health, how to increase, make it healthier, foods to avoid, foods to, add to my diet that helps improve my gut health. So it's a big part of how my inflammation was. Now I used to have arthritis for years, and now I feel nowhere near as bad. And I accredit that to improving my gut health. It's like the nervous system of your body. If your gut can digest and your food properly, you can send nutrition all across the body. Plus all these ultra chemicals, ultra processed foods, all these chemicals in foods. If you learn how to eat properly, read labels, and avoid those kind of foods, you are going to improve your gut health. And if you're it's going to send those chemicals will not be sent throughout your body, and those chemicals cause inflammation and create stress in your body. So if you are looking at ways to increase or decrease your stress and your inflammation and your stiffness in your body, I highly recommend your improving your gut health. So I invite you to join our free community. We talk about natural health care, including gut health. And the link is in the description. If you are interested in learning more, and if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you have any comments, be sure to comment below, and I will definitely answer them for you. All right, hope you found this video helpful.